1, 2, 3. No good. No good. Good morning, Fast Trackers, and welcome to number 27. 27. Hey, it's going to be hot today. Look at that, 32 degrees. Wouldn't know it, it's pitch black out there. How you going? All right? We're going to be reading notes today. Yes, reading notes today. But before we do that, I got a little email from Brian Duffield. And Brian said he'd like to learn a little bit of Hit the Road Jack. Hit the road, Jack. Wrong key for Daz. Hey, hit the road, Jack. Now, Hit the Road, Jack is basically an A minor chord, going to a G chord, going to an F chord, going to an E chord. I'm not sure if it's in that key. I think it is. So that's A minor. Ray Charles gets up really high in that song. G, F, and E's got a G sharp. How you going, Hartmut? Are you there? Sneaky devil? A minor, G, F, and E. You know, Hartmut from Germany, he sent me an email with all these ideas. Number one, a few suggestions about your live morning tips from Hartmut in Germany. Number one, keep up your happy lessons at any time of the day. 15 minutes are enough. In other words, if I start going over 15 minutes, you've had enough of me. Fair enough. I am too. Number two, yes, let's participate off your music life. I'm not sure what that means. The camera should be shifted a little to the left, to the low side of the piano. I think that's the lowest note. So, I think that's the highest note. Yeah. You think it should go a little bit that way? Then I won't fit in these notes up here. That's the only problem. Usually in the left hand, I just use octaves. So if I'm doing something like that, it's usually C and C down an octave. So if it goes out of shot, it's usually another G with another G way down there. So if I'm doing Hit the Road Jack, you can see it all. But if I do it down here, the left hand little finger gets out of the road. You can't quite see it. Anyway, here we go. A minor, G, F, and E. E's got a G sharp in the middle. Now, if you want to sing the song, then you play big fat chords. A minor, G, F, and E. I think I've showed you enough of that. That's great. Now, we're supposed to be reading notes. How is everybody? Yeah? Hey, we got... it's time for roll call. G'day, Joe, Judith, baby, John, Kuru, Mohammed. Hey, Santiago, Michaela. You're a lady. That's a great song. It's Peter Skellin from 1972. I'm a lady, you're a man. I was going to show you something. You can look at this first. Check out the classroom. This is the latest classroom. Hey. What do you think of that? The classroom is getting bigger. We've got Ed's in there. Ed, are you here today? And look at John. John from Wexford in Ireland. I think I've been there. John has been on Fast Track since 2013. That's a long time ago. Yes, I've got a few names down the bottom. I don't know if you can read them or not. if you're missing out, or how about send a photo in? Send a photo in, and I'll put you in there. The photos are going to have to get smaller though. Never mind. Okay, back to the lesson, Daz. Switch the camera back. Switch the camera back. Done it. Now, if you're going to be learning, to read music, why bother reading music anyway? Well, just play. Other people just play, don't they? Well, there's a reason why you have to learn to read music, really. You can't remember everything. And see this? This is a piano music book with 1,200 songs in it. It's called a fake book. It means that if you can read music, you can just read all this stuff and play all these wonderful songs. So reading music is important, really. If you want to, play all the beautiful songs that have been written. So let's do a little bit of reading. Here we go. I'll just see what happens here. Here we've got, now the spaces in the right hand, this is the treble clef, the spaces in the right hand are F-A-C-E, spells the word face. So that's an F. Oh, here's another space note. F-A. Now these little 10-minute lessons that I'm doing are for people that are beginners or are struggling a little bit, I don't want to go too smart. Just help you out a little bit. Every good boy deserves fruit. That's E. That's one below E, so that's a D. Oh, here's a hard one. Every good boy deserves fruit. That's a G. Right up there. Let's look at the left hand. Okay. Great big dogs from Africa. Great big dogs from Africa. Great big. That's a B. Gotta learn your left hand, folks. Gotta learn your left hand. How'd you go with that boogie thing I was doing yesterday? That blues thing? The more I do it, the easier it gets. Here's another left hand. Do it slowly though. If you find it having it really hard, getting it started is the hard bit. Tricky. This note here is low F. Low F. And this one is way down the bottom. That's an E. E for elephant. We'll do one more. Great big dogs from Africa. That's a D. So you got to learn your notes. Okay, that's hard yakky. You just got to do it. Now the other thing you should really know is how to read chords. Like in that book I just showed you, they have the melody, they have underneath the melody, they have the words, the lyrics, and on top of that they've got letters for the chords. For instance, if you see that, that's an E chord. What do? Well, you play that. E, G, B. Wrong. One of those notes is wrong. It should be G sharp. That chord is E minor. That would be E with a little M. Yeah, I won't go into the difference too much. It's just a bit too much to explain right now. This is a D chord, right? So you think it'd be there, but no, it's got an F sharp in it. This chord is D minor. This is D. Oh, well, we all know C chord. If we went to here, that'd be C minor. Well, we're nearly out of time, folks. It's 10 minutes in. I hope you learnt some stuff there. Now, I'm still thinking of doing this half an hour once on a Monday for me and a Sunday for you. If you want to let me know what you think of that idea. Otherwise, we'll just keep trolling along with this at 10 minutes at a time and see how we go. What do you think? I better have a look at the thing over here. Gonna play golf today? No, I missed out yesterday. I I had to go to a funeral, so it was a little bit of a sad occasion. And so that was that. Golf. Hey, I tell you what, I saw a movie yesterday. Star is Born. The song "Shallow" really is a bit of a creeper. That song, isn't it? It's a great song. Anyway, I might show it to you sometime. I've got to go for my walk. Lovely to see everybody. If you send me an email, great. There's lots of videos on my website and the Boogie Woogie course, of course. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye. In the shallow, in the shallow, in the shallow. That's terrible, Daryl. Better learn how to sing it. Bye bye.